My name is Brenda Rubenstein. I'm the Vernon Kriebel Professor of Chemistry, a Professor of Physics, and also now excited to be the Director of DSI. So I was a Brown undergraduate, so it was class of 2007. I graduated in Chemical Physics and Applied Math, and then I came back in 2016, the Department of Chemistry, and I pretty much immediately was a DSI affiliate, and I served on the DSI on-campus advisory board, which we still have today, and then last year I was named Director of the DSI. My research sits at the interface of biology, chemistry, physics, and computation. What we do is we try to understand life as well as chemistry and materials using computational principles. Probably the project I'm most excited about right now is trying to compute biology on a quantum computer for the first time. They hold the possibility of being able to study certain things more accurately and faster than ever before. However, quantum computers have a whole bunch of hurdles that they need to surmount. But that also presents us with interesting challenges. So we're trying to push the bounds on what these quantum computers can do and show that they can actually do something interesting in biology for the first time. What I'm really interested in is shaping DSI's vision for the next few years moving forward. Also making sure that we do all the things that we're supposed to do. So provide research funds across campus, help train our students, create incredible master's programs that broaden people's understanding of the field of data science and policy, and support all of our centers, so the Center for Computational Molecular Biology and the CNTR. Well, it's fun being the DSI director. We have an incredible amount of potential in the Institute, amazing people here, staff, students, faculty, are all amazing, diverse set of people, with really interesting kinds of research. So the interest in, thinking about AI and data science for policy, like that's an amazing field, that's budding and is only going to grow. Also computational molecular biology, particularly with things like the RNAome and all the kinds of omics experiments going on. That's also an area that's poised to grow. So that's super exciting. And then I'm also, spending a lot of time thinking about not only how do we grow those areas, but also how do we fill in areas that aren't in the Institute historically. So DSI plus humanities or DSI plus engineering, how do we put those things together and really span across campus in a way that brings people across campus together?